Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Hello, it's Peter Austin here. How are we doing? Yeah, boy. That's right, boy. In the chat, I see you all boying. You can get cameos from us if you want. They're available at TripleJump.com/cameo. It's great. We've had some subs and stuff during the intro, so we just had that one from Jack, but we've got some more as well. Get to those in just a moment. Yeah. You guys are so quick off the mark.
Peter, my dude, how are you? How was your weekend? Happy Monday, my dude. The new Worst Games Ever episode was amazing. I laughed so hard watching it. Fantastic episode. Hope you are doing well, my dude.
You guys are so quick off the mark all the time that me, Ben, and Ashton we can never do intros to our streams. You know, it would be nice to be able to like go. I mean, who am I kidding? I wouldn't have a proper intro prepared anyway, so it's fine. I like that we get all these lovely, generous interruptions. Let me read some. Some of them you didn't hear because they came through on the loading screen. But we had Croissant Larue, who subscribed via Prime for 4 months. Can't wait for more Mr. BOTTER and the captive of Wu-Tang Clan. Indeed. Thank you, Croissant Larue, for being with us 4 months now. The Will of Phil subscribed for 22 months. That's nearly 2 years. Wow, thank you very much, Phil. Or Will. I don't know who. We also had Psylog subscribe for 19 months. That's almost 20 months. All these milestones all the time, guys. Well done. Currently on a 6-month streak as well. And Psylog says, Flipendo! Good. That's the only thing you should be saying, I think. Then we got Jet Bradshaw subscribed for 32 months. That's well on its way to 3 years. Howdy, Pete. Hope you're well. Buckle my shoe 32, as they say in bingo. They do. Adam Pachisi would know anyway. And also represents the number of months I've been subbed for. Indeed, yeah. Now that uni and graduation are out of the way, it's time for the most fun part of being a postgraduate job searching. Yay! But until I secure one, hopefully sooner rather than later, I'll have entertainment from you guys to keep me occupied. Well, that's good, Jack. I'm glad that you're all done now with uni, graduation, and your job hunting. So thank you very much. Lots of whips happening right now. The hype train is building its way up through level 3, which is very exciting. So thank you to everyone who's contributed to the hype train so far. Steven Skodes with 100 bits as well. 100 bits. Peter, my dude, how are you? How was your weekend? Happy Monday. The new Worst Games Ever episode was amazing. I laughed so hard watching it. I really liked the way that Robot Lady delivered that with, some real enthusiasm. I laughed so hard watching it. Fantastic episode. Hope you're doing well, my dude. I'm doing very well, Stephen. Glad you enjoyed it. For those of you who were expecting a Weirdest Games Ever episode on the channel, not on the channel, but on Patreon on the weekend, that is not accurate. That's not happening because dear old Kieran, Deeran, as we call him for short, is our editor for Weirdest Games Ever, and he was off with COVID last week, but he's doing well now. He's back in the office. He's fine. I've watched Weirdest Games Ever. It's a good one. There's an annoying technical issue with the recording. It's just an issue with the footage that we're not going to be able to get around, really. We're just going to have to deal with it. But in any case, that will be the easiest thing to do with that is to postpone it by a week. I think there was a tweet that went out on Friday or something saying that we might put it out on Sunday for patrons and then Friday for everyone else or something, but that's not what we're doing now. As I said, I think on the podcast that went out on Saturday, what we're doing is just delaying it by a week as standard for everyone. So patrons will get it next Friday, this Friday coming, the next Friday that happens, and everyone else will get it a week later because we still want to maintain that early benefit for the patrons. So there you go, that's what's happening. But I'm glad you enjoyed Worst Games Ever. It's good actually that it was a Worst Games Ever weekend because at least everyone had that to watch. Unless you saw it early by 2 days, in which case you had nothing to watch on Sunday. Well, Never mind. Donacco7 subscribe. I've got a lot to do now, haven't I? Because I've just spent time talking. Donacco7 says, "Hey TP, hope you're doing good," and is subscribed for 29 months on a 29-month streak. That's nearly 30 months. Thank you very much, Donna C. Circus Cat X, not caught a stream in a while. Excited to play through. Excited for this playthrough, as this game was my childhood. Well, I completely butchered that. Circus Cat X. You're not caught a stream in a while, and then finally you catch a stream and do a subscription and leave a message, and I just absolutely shred it. But thank you for being with us for 31 months now. Look at the hype train, building up to level 4 as well now. Odie Larzus with Twitch Prime, subscribed for 27 months. On this, my 27-month sub-anniversary, I'd like to say a few words. Nitwit, blubber, oddment, tweak. Excellent. I like that. Thank you very much. Good reference, Odie Larzus. GY Goliath gifted 2 subscriptions, taking GY Goliath up to 524.
How are you wearing a hoodie in this heat? Time to see Ron have no time for Peter's exploring while using the old Weasley touch to get everything done.
I'm wearing a hoodie in this heat because in the building it's a reasonable temperature.
Extra bits for the hype train and for Peter Rostin. Time for a fun stream and good laughs. It's hype train time. Happy Monday. Streams are the highlight of my Mondays. Thanks a million TP. TTJ Dick Salute.
Dick Salute. It is exceptionally warm at the moment, and walking in to the office with this on was a bad move. You are a wizard. I'd done that when I was younger. But I'm all right indoors because I don't have the aircon on or anything. I'm not blasting aircon because, that would be not very eco-friendly to have the aircon on and then be wearing my jacket. But no, it's all right in the building. But I will be taking it off on my way home for sure. Duo Goliath, thank you for 523 and 524 gift subs. Double A96 and Painter Mini. Duo Goliath, look at you, just slow and steady wins the race, literally. You're just doing amazing stuff there. Steven Skodes with a resub, 37 months now on a 34-month streak. That's nearly 3 years as a streak. It's over 3 years as an overall total. It's resub time to resub on a Peter stream, 37 months with the best boys and girls and Walrus Clan. Cheers to the best team and amazing people. Thanks for all the laughs and good times and many more to come. You are the best TP. Well, thank you very much, Stephen. Undisputed Edge Head with a 19-month subscription. Had BOTTER resubscribe. I like that. JPH subscribed for 33 months on a 32-month streak. Phew, it's a bit hot today. It is. Co-Fence subscribed for 5 months. Loving the content as usual, TP. Big old fan of the Harry BOTTER. Sorry. Please tell me we have a main menu looming on the horizon. Mr. Happy has been having his kitchen renovated, I believe, so we've not been able to do a main menu in a little while, but we will be returning to main menu as soon as it is convenient and sensible to do so. So it's not been cancelled or anything. We've just had an issue with the space where we normally shoot, but it'll be back. Trillion Jones subscribed for 29 months. That's nearly 30. Sup, Harry Peter. Hello, Mr. Peter. Stephen Skodes gifted a sub to Darth Benkai, taking Stephen up to 434. That's almost like Guilty Spark. In fact, Guilty Spark has the same initials as gift subs. So it's that classic Halo character, 434 gift subscriptions. Everyone loves him, right? Corey Lionbar subscribed via Prime for 17 months, watching stream on the sly whilst in potions class. Oh, please don't be too loud or I'll have to muck the hippogriff out again. FJKR. Thank you, Corey Lionbar, for all of that. Batman fan Drew subscribed for 38 months. Hello, TP, Emma, and Walrus Clan. Hope you had a great weekend and is doing well. Or everyone is doing well. Yes, thank you, Batman fan Drew. Doing well. And thank you for your subscription. 100 bits from Forgotten Media, asking how I'm wearing this hoodie in the heat. Thank you for the bits, Forgotten Media. Stephen Skodes with 300 more bits for the hype train, and we just got level 3.5. So thank you everyone for contributing to that. That is excellent. Yes, time to see Ron have no time for Peter's exploring whilst using the old Weasley touch to get everything done. Yeah, that's right. Ron and all the Weasley kids will be yelling at me constantly to do the next thing in this game. We will get to it. in a moment. I've got a few more alerts to read. Mills Derp subscribed for 39 months. That's nearly 40. Everyone's just like one away from something. 39 months, as many months as degrees C in the UK right now, it seems. Man, you guys are really, some of you are really suffering in the UK. I've been fine all day apart from the walk in. I guess our building is just like reasonably well ventilated, or maybe it's not as warm it's probably not as warm in Newcastle as it presumably is the further south you go. I bet in London it is like, is it over 30 degrees in London? It wouldn't surprise me. Can someone confirm whether it's 30 degrees C in London? Probably is. JSonic13 subscribed for 28 months. Thank you, JSonic. And actually, that's me all caught up. I'm going to Google how hot it is in London. Let's see. What's up with my internet? I hope I'm still connected because my phone isn't. I'll know. Anyone in the chat confirming that it's 29? What did I just see? It's 29 degrees C in Leicester, says Forgotten Media. 31 in Sheffield, 30 in Nottingham, 31 in London, 30 in Kent. Google says 31. According to the BBC, it's 25 degrees C in Newcastle. Yeah, see, that's probably why I'm not suffering quite as much as the rest of you are. But that is okay. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I'm a bit concerned, but never mind. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Cool. So, I'm sure you guys really want to sit and watch me Google the weather live on stream. 21 in Munich. It's only 27 degrees C in New York. How is it that much hotter here than in places where it's normally hot? Now, of course, people who live in countries where it gets really hot, such as in parts of the USA, well, most of the USA, and even parts of Europe as well, like Munich, it can get a fair bit warmer than it does in the UK. A lot of people, when they hear British people complaining about how hot it is, they then complain about. I'm in southern Leicester, and I'm pretty sure it's about 35 degrees Kelvin, says O.T. Larsus. Oh no. Put a jacket on. Get a TripleJump hoodie at store. Not that one. That's the other account that I have at TripleJumpShop.com. Not store. Don't go to that one. I mean, you can do, but not for one of these. It's going to hit 40 degrees this weekend, says the Will of Phil. Well, that seems potentially false, but possibly true. Don't know. That's wild. But yes, when it's really hot in Britain, British people moan about how hot it is, and then a lot of people from around the world go, you think 28 degrees C is hot? You don't know what you're dealing with. But actually, we don't have aircon in most public buildings in the United Kingdom, and some of us don't even have the right wardrobe for this kind of weather. And we just don't, in the same way that when we get about 1 millimetre of snow, the entire country shuts down. When we get 1 millimetre of heat, the entire country shuts down. Well, it doesn't shut down, but the entire country has a moan, So, anyway, let's play some HPs, shall we? Hit points. There he is. Good news, everyone. My save file did save on the emulator, so that's good, isn't it? Yeah, been averaging 32 degrees C in South Carolina, and summer is barely starting, says Carl Jogo. You probably have AC, though, right? Some of you? So, yeah. Let's play some H-Poots, shall we? Pausing. Oh, does it have a little load? Oh, it does. It has a tiny loading screen, look, when you pause and unpause. That's fun. So, I'm Hermione now. I'm trying to remember what... Oh, who's mumbling? We're going... So we... We fought a boss, didn't we? Oh yeah, I just go this way, I think. Yeah, we've got some house points for killing the boss. And we were fetching the... It was either a hot potion or a cold potion. I don't know what it was, but we've got it, so we're going back. The freezing charm. Yeah, we got the freezing charm, and also we were fetching some light potion or something for Professor, you know the one, Professor Lupus.
Well done, Harry, Ron, Hermione. An excellent performance. 50 house points for Gryffindor. That is all for today. Class dismissed.
Wait.
Harry?
Can you show me how you made the Dementor back off?
I don't pretend to be an expert at fighting Dementors, Harry, but I'll try and help. But not right now. I have a lot to do, and I chose a very inconvenient time to fall ill. I will get a message to you when I'm feeling better.
Come on, Harry. It's potions next.
So that was the class. I thought we were fetching something for him. You know, like, Mr. Potter, will you go and fetch the sloth brain from the dungeons? But no, that was... Right, I've got to try and remember how the flipendo you play this game now. Can I open this cupboard? No. Can I shoot the candelabra? But yeah, the good thing is I think we've had confirmation from various members of the audience that I don't have to grab every bean in the same way that you have to grab every bean in the first 2 games. They're not collectathon style, gotta catch 'em all beans. They're just currency, right? Okay, can't talk to Loops.
Yeah.
I've always said... Oh.
Hey TP, hi everyone. TP, I must ask, how was there no Tekken on the 101 games list?
Oh.
I finished it yesterday and was really surprised to not see any Tekken games on it.
Oh my
and
god.
If you could have gotten a Tekken game on it, what 1 or 2 would it have been?
See, I could have got a Tekken game on it. We came up with that partly as a group. Obviously, it was written, all kind of put together by Kat, and she may have filled in a few gaps, because I don't think we came up with 101 games, all just by polling the staff. But Kat put a message in the chat and said what games are... In fact, I might have even said... Did I? No, I don't think I did say a Tekken game. But you're right, there should have been a Tekken game on there. I think nostalgia-wise, most people think Tekken 3 is the superior Tekken game. And it's very good, but I really like Tekken Tag. I think it stands up well graphically for the time. I think at the time it was like absolutely stunning. Oh, hello. I think it's super fun to play. It's got a great soundtrack. I like the sort of bonus modes and stuff. Tekken Tag Tournament is brilliant. So on a personal level, I would put TTT on there. So did we get given an objective just then? I've forgotten what he... Maybe I can end the day.
I hate to say this, but
And we've got potions. Yeah. Okay, I guess the dungeons are down the stairs, which were back where I've just been, but I'm just doing a bit of exploration. Jeremy Sewell, you've done it again. Oh, who's that? Charles Dickens. There he is. Old Charlie boy. Oh, can I go behind this? Oh, I bet I can.
Go now.
Oh, look. Do I have to be Ron? Hang on, how do I switch? You can't... there's a door there. Maybe I can't open rug doors yet. Coming up, another 101 games you must play at least once. Yeah, exactly.
I think all that study's getting to Hermione. She said something about going to double arithmancy, but she's got potions now with us.
Yeah. Toy Story 2 on the PS1 is available on PS Plus now. It holds up well. It does. It does. Was that on the list? Might not have been. Can't remember. So many games. So little time. And actually, that script was written before PS Plus was changed, you know, before they... Shut up! Before they stuck PS Plus and PS Now together and added some games and stuff. And probably Toy Story 2 might have made it onto that list if at the time of writing they'd already introduced the new PlayStation Plus, because at the time, you know, that, for those who don't know or don't remember, that list was specifically games that are still available. Maybe that's it, actually. Tekken games, I guess Tekken 2 is available on the new PlayStation Plus, but other than that, there aren't any like classic must-play Tekken games readily available necessarily. That could have been the reason, actually. I like how the stairs just drop out of the sky, because this is the only game where they can like affect your progress. Shut up, Ron. This is the only video game where they can like stop you from accessing certain areas by removing the entire staircase and then letting it drop in and it actually working in the context of the world. Well, not the only game, but you know, it very much works here. Hello.
Professor Dumbledore has ordered us to stand guard on the grand staircase.
Has he indeed? Stand guard. That seems slightly, I could understand that in a couple of games' time where, you know, bad stuff is happening. Well, I suppose there are Dementors and Sirius Black around. Maybe that's why he's got... Because, you know, a prefect will definitely be able to defend themselves against a man who is thought to have killed, what, like 7 muggles in one curse or whatever it was? I don't remember. Entrance hall. I'm hoping at some point we see our friend Hagrid, and that he might take us to the Diagon Alley to get some coins out of the Gringotts, the Wizard Bank. Harry, there's your money. Gringotts. And we could go and see Griphook, who will say, Mr. Potter, I've not seen you for at least one game. Did I see you in the second one? I can't remember.
Tekken Tag is by far the best one. You are totally right, sir.
I am.
Let's hope we get another one. Well, another one that's actually good.
We've got some first... I cannot stand Ron Weasley in this game. I've got a couple of first-time chats. I should say hello to these people. Crash Tag X. Hey, Peter. Old fan from your What Culture days and saw you here at TripleJump a few months ago. As someone who played Family Party 30 great games, I find company here with people who know a S game for W's. Happy to be here. If you hadn't noticed, Ben Potter is also here. I don't know to what... Maybe you've literally just seen me on one TripleJump video and now you've kind of... You know, only just sort of discovered the channel. But Ben Potter is here too. It's all very exciting. We have worst games ever and everything. Don't know how caught up you are, but it's great to have picked up another What Culture straggler, because they kind of, you know, come and go. Well, not come and go, but there's still a steady stream of people who knew us from the old days or the Vidiots days, and they're like, oh, just discovered you're still going, which is great. It's great to see. Also, Jack Sharp, I think, remembering from when I played this game as a kid, you get a spell to burn those barriers. Yeah, that would make sense. Incendio or something. Thank you, Jack Sharp, for the chat there. Is Ben back from his holiday? Yes, he is. He's back from his hollies. He was in on Friday. Oh, look, the house points.
The hourglasses show the current house point totals.
Professor Dumbledore has insisted that we stand here and guard the staircase. All right, Jesus.
I really don't want to, but I think we should go to potions.
I really don't want to, but I think you should shut the hell up. Oh, he's gone into combat mode. It's like Skyrim. Okay, nothing there. In fact, if I change to Ron, are there any doorways here? No.
We need to go down to the dungeons.
God, maybe it's worth playing as Ron so that we don't have to listen to his voice all the time. We'll get prompts from Harry instead. I think the dungeons were back where I was, but I'm interested in... I want to do some exploration. I've got a whole Hogwarts here to explore. Need to start learning my way around before Hogwarts Legacy comes out, which will, of course, have a completely different layout. But never mind. Professor Dumbledore wants me to guard the tables.
We're going the wrong way.
Oh, the first team to knock all their opponents out wins. Oh my god, are we dueling? I've not asked for this. Oh my god. They're all pathing around each other. Oh, Jesus. So I've forgotten how you do it, but you can actually... Oh. I don't know how you do it, but anyway, you can... Gryffindor win! What did we win there? House points? Oh, I don't want to... If I speak to that person, will it start another duel? No, okay, good. Right. Wanted to replay the first 3 Harry Potter games recently. Can't get my old ass original Xbox to boot anymore. Is this emulated or... Says Skellyman, first time chat. Hello, thank you for chatting. It is. This is emulated. I had to do... The first 2, if you want to play them on the PS1 emulator, will probably run reasonably well, because emulating PS1 games, I find, is fairly consistent. But PS2 games, or in your case, Xbox, I don't think there is an Xbox emulator, unfortunately. But if you want to emulate the PS2 version, which I'm sure is identical, it's a bit harder. I had to look up a Reddit post, which had all the settings, but I've got it working now, so yeah. Right, dungeons will be down there, won't they? Are we locked in? We are. As there are Dementors outside, Professor Dumbledore has asked me to stand here and guard the doors.
I think Ravenclaw's got the best looking Quidditch team at Hogwarts.
Really? Oh, a cauldron. Do I have to stand on the stairs so that I can hit it at the right height? Come on, Ronald. The dungeon corridor. I think only PC and console had a difference in PS1 and PS2. Yeah, there was... Obviously, the first 2 games were available on either PS1 or PS2, and they were fairly different. They had some similarities, like the voice acting and the music and stuff was all kind of used in both, but yeah, the engine was different, I think, I would even say. I'm not sure if that's entirely correct, but I think it's true.
Snape's going to be angry if we're late.
Snape's going to be angry if we even turn up, so...
We wouldn't want you to wander off and get hurt now, would we?
You'd better not have any ideas about sneaking around. If you get caught, you'll be in real trouble.
Wow, that boy is voiced by a grown man, isn't he? You'd better not have any smart ideas about sneaking around.
Come on, let's go.
Ron, I swear to God, I will make you eat slugs. I need to learn what you can and can't zap, because sometimes I'm not sure if it's just me missing or if it's the game being rubbish. Is that a house elf?
I think all that study's getting to Hermione. She said something about going to double arithmancy, but she's got potions now with us.
Okay, we've got a window door up there that we'll probably come out of at some point, which is fine. Okay, let's now go to potions, or Ron will be very cross.
Oh, let's get going, shall we?
The PS1 version has the sexiest Hagrid. That is a major difference between the PS1 and PS2 versions. Sexy Hagrid. It's true. Ah, Mr. Potter, our new celebrity.
The Wiggenweld potion will heal most common injuries. The more attentive of you will remember that the most powerful form of the potion
told you we
is
had
prepared
potions.
with only the freshly stripped bark of the Wiggen tree.
Mr. Weasley!
Oh, God.
While you are in my class, you will...
Harry!
Weasley, bring him to the front, now.
What's happened? Oh my god, is Harry, like, actually injured? Are we learning about the...
Settle down, Mr. Malfoy.
Are we learning about the... Shut up, Snape. Are we learning about the sort of downed and revival mechanic?
Now,
I'm doing my very best, Professor.
bring him here. Right, Mr. Weasley. If you pay attention, you might actually learn something. Pick up both vials of Wiggenweld potion from the table. Pick
I'll be-
up the potion vials from the table, Mr.
I'll be right with you, Professor.
Pick up the vials.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Potion vials from the table, Mr. Weasley.
Or what? What are you gonna do? Eh?
Settle down, Mr. Malfoy.
What are you gonna do? Right, here we go.
Settle down. Congratulations, Mr. Weasley. You actually managed to do what I asked. To administer the Wiggenweld potion to yourself, stand away from Potter and drink the contents of one of the vials.
Stand away from Mr. Potter. Oh. Oh, you've got to equip it. Takes up a spell slot. Right, so then press triangle. You can move the right stick around to...
Now stand close to Potter and administer the potion.
What happens if I drink another? Oh, I guess I can't because I'm full elf.
Potion to Potter.
It's ironic that Snape is doing a dead-on Scar impression, as Jeremy Irons was the first choice to play Snape, but turned it down for Planet of the Apes.
Wow.
Although his incompetence...
I didn't know Jeremy Irons was down for Snape. He'd have been a good Snape. Obviously, Alan Rickman was fantastic.
His little sideshow. We no longer have time for the rest of the lesson.
But I love Jeremy Irons.
You will now be gathering the ingredients for the antidote to uncommon poisons in your own time. Ready for my next lesson. For the next class, therefore, you are to bring fire seeds, billywig stings, chispurple carapaces, and the horn of a graphorn. Class dismissed.
Oh, I hope I can go to Diagon Alley and buy them, but probably not. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, well, this is the... They started to let them go to Hogsmeade, didn't they, in this one? Maybe that'll be it.
Thanks a lot, Weasley.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry. Let's go outside.
Well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I think we should turn in.
Yes. But maybe we should start looking for those potion ingredients for Professor Snape's next potions class. What do you think, Harry? Harry?
Yes? Hello? Harry, we should go outside, shouldn't we? Harry, should we go outside? Harry, let's go outside. Oh, come on, Harry, let's go outside. Just sort of getting in there before Ron absolutely talks my ear off. Harry, I think we should go to bed. Should we go to bed, Harry? Oh, Harry, aren't you tired? I think it's bedtime. Yes, Hermione. So we have to get the horn, says Pup George. We do. We do have to do that. So let's see if I can go outside now. Find Hagar. Please tell me you're going to get up and active and play the iToy minigames, says Venomoth. I did not know there were iToy minigames, and I sadly don't have an iToy. They've unlocked the front door. It was a bit Milo, Toby, you're right, I know. Oh, Ronald. Oh, no. Oh. I thought this was a weird addition. The big clock pendulum in the doorway. That's an odd choice. I've been to a couple of places where they shot these sort of quadrangle things. They did one at Durham Cathedral and one at some abbey whose name I can't remember. And it was weird actually. So I knew that Durham Cathedral had, I hate this like viaduct that they made as well. This has become like a classic, like iconic part of the Hogwarts grounds, hasn't it? Since the third film, or maybe it was even in the second. But I think it just looks weird. I don't really like it.
I'm tired. I think it's time to turn in.
Oh, she is actually gonna stop, or not stop. Sorry. I went to school with some abbey. Yeah. No, so when I went to Durham Cathedral, I knew that they'd filmed Harry Potter there. And then you're walking around and you're like, oh yeah, here's one of those bits. Yeah, I recognize it. But when I was at this abbey, I was wandering around a bit just like that, where it's like a little quad. And I was just walking along and I was like, this is where Snape and Quirrell have an argument. I was like, I know this. Without even knowing that, oh, owl racing. Without even knowing they'd filmed some Harry Potter there, I was like, hang on a minute. Harry came along here and held his breath under the invisibility cloak. Right, we're owl racing, apparently. I don't know what.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I just need to tell you, I've put you and the rest of the gang in my D&D game. I hope you don't mind. You're a gnome, Ben's a centaur, Ashton's a goblin and Mikey's an Aarakocra, a bird person. Because you know, stabby, fast, tiny, and parrot boy.
I did that wrong. I thought it said press circle in time with the owl's wings. Well, my owl wasn't flapping its wings.
I don't know what to do. I think it's time to turn in.
Hang on. Gregor 95 subscribed for 20 months. Thank you very much, Gregor. And we also had we actually did a donation earlier as well, didn't we? I didn't mention. It was Big Teacher Jesus just now. I cannot deal with these annoying NPCs. Well, they're playable actually, which is the even more annoying thing. Big Teacher Jesus donated earlier for $3.79. I just need to tell you, I put you in the gang in my D&D game. Hope you don't mind. You're a gnome, Ben's a centaur, Ashton's a goblin, and Mikey's a Aarakocra, a bird person. Because, you know, stabby, fast, tiny, and parrot boy. Fast, I get it. I was wondering why Ben was a centaur, actually, but I like it. That's great. And Big Teacher Jesus 42, thank you for the... I never actually said specifically thank you for the donations, I don't think. But yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. So, I thought it said flap in time with the... What? Sorry, what is going on here?
It's getting late. Time to turn in.
I'm sort of reading it, but I'm not actually reading it properly because I'm just focusing on the owl. Right, what does it actually say? Press circle in time with the owl's wing, and then it goes away if you wish to stop exploring. What? What's happening? How fly? Do I do it in time with the other owl's wings? Because I can hear all their wings going. That might be what I do. I'm assuming... I thought it meant, like, press circle when Hedwig flaps, but... I'm pressing it.
I'm getting tired.
I'm getting tired of this rubbish mini game. Does anyone know how I fly? Mash circle. Says Forgotten Media. Four, 3, 2, 1. And I can't even make it to the first... Is it mapped right? Oh, you know... Yeah, it is. Look, because if I press circle now, you can see it in the bottom right. It's being pressed. See? It's circle to switch characters. Just flap frantically. Throw the owl. First time chat from Ben90 just says, what the? I think you wait, just wait and he'll flap. I don't remember playing this minigame. I sort of want to do this. It looks like it would be fun, but... Flap! I suppose he's slightly moving his wings. Is that what I time it with? Yeah, apparently it's rapidly mash a button. I guess try different buttons, maybe.
I'm not sure that there's much to do right now.
I'm pressing everything. Oh, you hold it. It just doesn't tell you. It says press, and I think just then, when I held it, he was doing like a longer animation. Fantastic. I think when I held it then. Yeah. It's nothing to do with in time with the owl's wings. It's just hold it. Or I guess it's in time with the other owl's wings. That is rubbish. If you press it, it doesn't do anything. Wow. I don't really know what the timing is. I think it's just... I'm not quite sure what determines my speed. Oh. I don't know if it's just a bit of rubber banding or something, like, because I'm like pulling ahead and then I'm falling behind and then I'm pulling ahead and then... If I hold it so that like the full flap animation happens, I seem to like, that's when they catch up with me. So that's why I'm doing like little short half flaps, because that actually seems for some reason to be the best option. Wow, this is less fun than I expected, I must admit, once I worked out how to actually do it. It's like... It's the most mechanically painful thing to do on a controller, because like, I'm not just pressing something in time, but with each press I have to hold it for like half a second. So I'm having to press rapidly, but also with enough force that I can like hold the button. It's weird. It's making my thumb really, really sore. And I've still not worked out what is making me go fast or slow. They're just sometimes catching up with me and sometimes not. And I don't know if it's, like I say, it might be a rubber banding thing. Oh my god, look at them go! Oh, please be the end. Soon. I can hear them gaining. Look how fast they're going. And then suddenly they slow down again, hopefully. Oh no. Oh. Oh, my thumb is so sore. This is the longest race. Oh, it looks like we might be nearly back to where we started. Oh, there's the end. Oh, I'm going to get done after all that. Oh, I might not. Oh, please, please, please. No, second is not enough. Oh, God. Third place, not bad. You should practice some more. I am never playing that game ever again. The 106% completion can suck an owl. Suck an owl. I can still hear the clock sound effect happening as well. That's fun. My thumb is knackered. That was rubbish. Didn't even get second. They got third. End day. Just fall down asleep there in the grounds and die of exposure, for God's sake. Oh. Oh, someone in the front really needs a wee.
Slytherin.
Ravenclaw.
Hufflepuff. Gryffindor.
150?
Gryffindor is in the lead.
Wow. That's an interesting Dumbledore there. But compared to the PS1 version, arguably looks better.
To worry about the Dementors and Sirius Black. But he had plenty of other things to think about as well.
You've got to help Neville.
What?
Neville was wandering around on the 5th floor, and Malfoy's lot found him and locked him in the Muggle Studies classroom. And they've released a ghoul.
Where's Hermione?
In the girls' dormitory. She's finding it easy to study up there.
Well, I suppose it's you and me then, Ron.
I mean, we could just ask her to go and fetch Hermione from the girls' dorm, but sure. Come on, Ron. It's you and me. Oh, it's you and me. Muggle Studies. Already missed the 69 house point mark, says Labrotovich. That's true. You've got to help Neville and his long bottom. The 3rd floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds to all students who do not wish to die a most painful death. Can I go on the 3rd floor corridor? Intruder! Intruder in the forbidden corridor! It's my favourite line from... Oh, there we go, nailed it. From the first game. Professors, I found this in the restricted section. It's still hot. That means there's a student out of bed. Oh. Did you see his Potter and Weasley? Oh, I don't see any boys. Is that a post box? Oh, I guess it's Muggle Studies, isn't it? Man, imagine how good at Muggle Studies you'd be if... Oh. Get up, Harry. You'd be amazing at Muggle studies if you went to Hogwarts. I love how sometimes they... Oh no.
Get out the way!
Can I switch? No!
Go on, clear off, Malfoy.
If you went to Hogwarts, you'd be really good at Muggle
Did it?
studies.
Yeah, but we've still got to save Neville from the ghoul.
House points. What have we got in here then? What Muggle items have they got? Is that a... What is that? A radio? A clock? Got some sacks of stuff. Oh, wow. Is that a washing machine? Something. And a toolbox. I don't know what that is on the bottom left. Some sort of tray. I want to know what they're studying in here. A Hoover. Postbox. It'd be the easiest exam in the world, except where there's like misinformation about Muggles, and so if they think like, oh, Muggles have all got tails or whatever, and you wrote in your exam Muggles don't have tails, you would actually lose. Oh look, it's a Muggle living room, but from about 1955. Electric heater, brilliant, love it. So there's that door. Sure, I don't know which one we came in from, but it takes place in like 1993. That's true. It's worth remembering. I remember the TV that was at my grandparents' house in the 90s, and it was nothing to do with the fact that they're my grandparents. It's not like it wasn't an old person's TV. It was like a pretty good TV, but it was, it was a big one. But obviously that meant it was just a giant box. And it was the sort where, I guess all CRTs did this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they did, because the one in my bedroom did this. But like, if you touched the screen, just, kind of out of hours when it wasn't in use, if someone hadn't used it for a while, and you touched it.
On the topic of Muggle misinformation, in The Little Mermaid, Ariel didn't know what a fork was despite her dad always carrying one around.
If you touch the screen, it would have a layer of like static electricity on it, and you could sort of wipe it all off. You could like feel the fuzz. You guys remember that? Touching an old CRT and feeling all the fuzziness on it. Weird. Yeah, she called them thingamabobs, didn't she, or whatever, in the song. I mean, to be fair... Oh my Christ. Excuse me? Oh, I'm still playing as Harry. Ron. To be fair, her dad had like a trident rather than... It's not quite the same as a fork, but yeah, you'd think she would at least be calling them mini tridents. Also, do mermaids not use cutlery? They play musical instruments, or all the fish do, so...
Just
weird.
leave me alone.
Oh my god! Oh! I used to stick sheets of paper on the fuzzy screen. I didn't know you could do that.
Stop that. It's not doing any good.
Oh, it's not doing any good, apparently. Okay. So what do I do? Block stuff.
I think there's something in here, but I can't open it. Let me try that.
Alright, okay. Oh. Those are some horrible noises that ghoul is making. I think there's something in here, but I can't open it. Where is there something? Right, well, I mean, that wasn't even... There was no indicator for that. That's just a collectible. But apparently you can shove your hand into bookcases. That's news to me. At no point has the game ever made it clear that I should be searching every bookcase for a bean. Oh my god. Right. Let me look around for... Because there's normally a little visual... Oh, look at all these bookshelves. I've got 3 out of 5 some things. Oh, and this now.
Oh. It's okay. I'm alright. Okay then, you keep him busy.
What is going on? Oh, now I'm being attacked by a plane. It's like the Blitz all over again. Get off. Flipping duck. My God. This game is a bit much for me.
Help us, Ron!
Right, so now I'm playing as Ron Weasley solo. Oh, excuse me.
There's got to be something in here I can use.
The Elder Wand. Step on. Let go. Step on. Right. I'm going to have to shine this on that eye at some point. I need to turn a light on first. There's a spotlight here. Oh no. What is it? A crystal ball. Help, Ronald. What is...
A spell book?
Okay, got a new spell. What? Are they video game symbols? What were they? Oh no, I've released some sort of toxic gas. Oh my God. What in the name of Christ is this? I didn't press... Hello? I didn't press anything. Why is it opened? Let me go to my... So we've got Mountain Troll. What is this monster we're fighting? I want to know what it is. Got 2 Quidditch wands and 2 witches. Oh yeah, the Folio Bruti. Billywig. Chip Furzel. Billywigs are particularly difficult to catch. Dried billywig stings are used as ingredients in certain potions. Chip furzels are parasites that are attracted to magic. Their carapaces are used as ingredients in certain potions, but are particularly difficult to split open. Fire seeds are used in certain potions. It's advisable to make sure that the fires on the bushes that bear them are thoroughly extinguished before picking. Here's the ghoul. Although ugly, it's not a particularly dangerous creature. It moans and occasionally throws objects around, but is essentially a simple-minded and harmless. Well, what's the issue then? A hinky punk. It's a little one-legged creature and looks as if it's made of smoke. It carries a lantern with which it lures travellers into bogs. And we've got the pixie, salamander. It's a fire-dwelling lizard that feeds on flame. Salamanders only live as long as the fire from which they emerge burns. We've seen those. So, okay, this is a thingy. I've already forgotten, you know, a honky-tonk.
Will this new spell do anything?
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Lumos Duo. Wand lighting charm. Conjures a focused light beam. It's annoying that I can't assign a spell to circle. I can only have... Oh. Do I have to...
It's doing something.
Is it? Or do they walk away from it? Oh, I died. Do they not like it? So they run away from it, but like, so what? Oh, and then it's finally become manifest. Democracy manifest. Do I just have to do it for long enough and then... Or do I have to catch it? Do I have to get close? Oh my god, if this is what I have to do, if I have to light each one up and then flipendo it... I don't understand. Right, that's what you have to do. That is apparently the actual solution. Wow, that's rubbish. Don't they make the worst noise? No, is that not one? It's not alive yet. It's not physical. Let's get physical. Oh, there's more. Oh, they can take 2 hits. And I can only take so many. They're all shooting at me, ranged. And then they vanish again. I hate this so much. Oh, come on, Ronald Weasley. Maybe we should get a teacher, says Mr. Black. That would be the sensible thing to do. Why can I not kill this thing? I'm locked onto it, and I'm pressing zap. And I think sometimes, I think they just miss. I think whatever you're aiming at, if you're not standing at the right angle or the right distance, your character will just not hit it. How is this game making me more cross than flipping KO the kangaroo? Oh no! There's even more of them! What am I gonna do? Good God above in heaven. If I ever have to fight those again, which I will... I'll be livid. Oh. Oh, hello? Hello? go. House points. Hope you all enjoyed the 101 video games to play. It was a big old list. Very hard work went into that from Kat, the writer, Kieran, the editor, and a little bit of hard work from me, Ben and Ashton, presenting it.
Try and keep out of the way!
Oh, I can dodge, can't I? I forgot about that. That might have helped when I was fighting the Hinky Punks, but never mind. Ricky Ricardo 03 subscribed for 19 months and says, hoorays. Hoorays to you.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB Blaze it, my dude's Lord 16 dab. I don't know if we ever had Harry Potter jokes, but here are some in any case. What reptile would Harry Potter be? A dinosaur? Ha ha ha. What does a wizard use to fill up his gas tank on the car? Expecto Petroleum. How does Albus get into Hogwarts? Through the Dumbledore. Ho ho ho. What's a robot's favorite book? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. What kind of cereal do they serve at Hogwarts? Huffle. Linears. Hi-ho.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Ron Owls Flippendo Blaze it.
Flippendo. Thank you very much, Lobrotovich and Steven Skodas for blazing it. It's 420, my dudes. Blaze it, everybody. I love how in this game, some items, some objects and enemies, you can't hit with a regular spell, right? You can't just flipendo them. You have to block stuff back to them, which is how I fight this robot, I assume, because I can't seem to flipendo it. That makes sense with like magical creatures, but why, as a wizard, can I not fight a robot with flipendo? Hello? Okay, that is actually, I think that is working, but it's just not working very well. Oh, it's like trying to home in on him and it's not working. No, is that not what I do? Do I use my new spell on it? I don't know what's happening. What are these pouches? Dung bombs. The perfect distraction, especially for trolls. No, that's not working. It's got to be Expelliarmus. Because I can block the missiles with it, but they're just missing. Oh, please, in the name of Christ.
It was a very fun list indeed. The only game I was a little sad to not see any of make it on, and that would be Saints Row, but I do understand that they're not everyone's cup of tea. Was there any game that didn't make it on that you really wanted it to?
Is that not what I do? What do I do? I think it actually just took a tiny bit of damage from a missile there, and I think that is what I do.
Yeah.
Wait until its chest opens, then hit it. Oh, yeah.
I was cleaning my girl's room, and I look into a toy box and find $400 and $20. I asked my kids, they say they found in the garage. It was in a cabinet full of my grandma's papers. Gotta love grandmas stashing money in random spots.
Wow. Ricky Ricardo, thank you for that. That's an interesting story. I like that grandma stashed money in random spots and then the girls stashed money in random spots. That's great. Yeah, okay, apparently I can only hit the robot when its chest is open. Do you know the worst thing about this game is that they're constantly like telling you what to do when you don't want to do it. You're exploring Hogwarts and they go, "We should really go to bed, Ron. Oh, Harry. Oh, Hermione, I'm so tired." But like, what would have really helped here is if when I tried to shoot the robot, Ron had said, "It's not working. I should wait till it's open," or something, you know? But no. I'm allowed to block the missiles, so that was giving me a visual cue that perhaps I'm supposed to be blocking its missiles back at it, but they weren't hitting. Not a fan of that. I'm starting to think Peter hates this game, says Forgotten Media. It's no PS1 Harry Potter, let me tell you that. Right, now I've got to go into my spell book, which takes ages. Go over here. Switch to that. Whereas in the first two games, things that could only be interacted with a certain spell would just have a special coloured twinkle above them. And if you cast the right spell on it, it would just do the spell. You know, just an idea. Do I jump down now? This ghoul is causing absolutely no issues for anybody. What? And I've opened this door, have I? Oh my god, it is. Oh, do I have to bait it into here now? Is that what?
That's just annoying it.
Oh, I tried to dodge. I think that might be what I have to do.
Will that new spell work on the ghoul?
Oh. Will that new spell work on the ghoul? Oh, I see.
It's working.
Hang on. Let me get around him.
Ron, can't you lock it in there?
Ah! Door just shuts for no reason.
My friends alone. Okay, let's get back to the common room.
My god. Maybe play a nice JRPG or something similarly relaxing. I do not find JRPGs relaxing at all. I think I'd rather play this than a JRPG. For sure.
I just want to go to bed. Can we go now?
Sure, Neville, we can go to bed. Oh, can I end the day? Possibly. Can I open this now? No? That's weird. Why is that chest locked?
Can't we go back to the common room now?
Might be able to just end the day, can I? No, go back to the Gryffindor common room. Okay.
we go back now? Please?
I'm on my way. Any more doors leading out of here? No. I just want to go back to the common room. Please, let's go to the common room, Ron. Ron, can we go back to the common room? I know Metacritic reviews are subjective, but just to let you know that excluding LEGO games, only Chamber of Secrets has better reviews than this, says Forgotten Media. Why has Chamber of Secrets specifically got better reviews than this and not Philosopher's Stone, which is a very, very similar game? That seems strange.
Go back now, please?
The Fat Lady's Corridor.
Oh no!
Oh, look.
We need to find her.
You'll be lucky.
What do you mean, Peeves?
Ashamed, your headship, sir, doesn't want to be seen. So I'm running through the landscape on the 4th floor. Crying something dreadful. Poor thing.
Did she say who did it?
Oh yes, Professor Head. He got very angry when she wouldn't let him in, you see. Nasty temper he's got, that Sirius Black.
Oh.
And to that effect, Sir Cadogan will be standing in for the
Oh, yeah.
lady. Now, I know you're all still very worked up about what's happened, but my advice would be for you all to go to bed.
Stand and deliver. So can I just search every... Oh my god, don't even. Do not even.
Great.
I mean, that's cool. I like that. That's not a negative. But now I'm just thinking, how many bookcases have I walked past and not opened? Never mind. Okay, so are we ending the day?
The school talked of nothing but Sirius Black following his assault on the Fat Lady. But with their first ever Care of Magical Creatures lesson fast
Hagrid.
Harry, Ron and Hermione's attentions turned to Hagrid.
Hagrid doesn't have a normal person's view of what's dangerous. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's get to the class early so that we can give Hagrid some support. It's his first lesson and he's probably more nervous than we are.
It's our friend Hagrid, everyone. We're going to go see him. I can't switch. Yeah, I can switch now. Someone's asking which version of the game we're playing. This is the PS2 version of the game. Yeah, the PC and console versions, I'm sure, are different. Says Gaming Pip. Well, yeah, they may well be. I'm not sure what the differences are, but yeah, this is the PS2 version. Can we go now? Oh, a little bump there. Can I even search? Or is it a Ron special? I mean, maybe you just... Oh, no, you can. You can search these bookcases as Ron.
Let's go into the grounds. Hagrid needs us.
Oh, some kind of potion. How exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, idea. TP, you should have Ashton or Ben play the Unholy War for weirdest games ever. Just a thought. One of the games you talked about on one of the playbacks. Just a suggestion. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind that suggestion. We've already, I think we've done, have we done a playback one now? We've done a playback one on worst games ever. We played Starwinder, the Ultimate Space Race. That was a worst, wasn't it? Or was it a weirdest and Ashton wasn't there? No, Ashton's been at all of the weirdest. Yeah, I think it was a worst games ever. Because it's not a very good game. The cutscenes are good, but it's not actually that good as gameplay wise. But I think if I tried to get someone to play Unholy War, I think that would just come across as really self-indulgent because everyone knows that I like the game.
To say it, but all that studying you're doing can't be healthy. If you're not careful, your brain's going to burst, you know.
I appreciate your concern, Ron. I think.
Thank you, Big to Jesus, for the donation though and the suggestion. Yeah, I think it would just look like I wanted to play Unholy War if I brought that along to Weirdest Games Ever. I do have I tell you what I do actually have though. The next Weirdest Games Ever that I'm choosing for Ashton is a game that I wish I had included in the Sci-Fi Sports episode of Playback. So it's a game that I already knew about as I was, like, before I wrote that video and everything. Like, it's not even that I didn't know it existed. I just it didn't occur to me to include it. I guess it's borderline sci-fi. It's like, like future, it's like science fantasy or like futuristic fantasy. So I think it is probably set in the future on a different planet, but there aren't like laser guns and spaceships in it. It's more like people, I don't know if there's magic in it as such, but it's that kind of thing. So it's like a bit borderline. Maybe that's why I didn't include it. But I'm assuming this is the way to care of magical creatures. I don't know. Oh my god, look at this sprawling open world. It's just like Oblivion. Can I climb that mountain? Oh my god. Guys, it's our friend, apostrophe Agrid. I'm just going to head down here for a moment, see what this thing is. Okay. Let's just see how beautiful he is. Oh. We've started an Agrid cutscene.
Gee up there. Meet Buckbeak.
Oh my god.
Beautiful, isn't he? Now, the first thing you gotta know about hippogriffs is their
Why are they
always wait for a hippogriff to make the first move.
Okay.
It's polite, see? You walk towards him and you bow and you wait.
Hermione is hovering off the ground there,
To touch him.
seemingly.
Harry,
Or maybe not.
Ron, Hermione, who wants to go first?
Oh boy. Agrid, what happened? You look almost human. He does look pretty good, I can't really fault it. If I stand behind him and swing the camera around, there he is. Hello, I'm Agrid, your father figure. Oh, he's a ghost. Your friend, Agrid. Hello. Good boy. Hello. I'm off to the Leaky Cauldron for a butterbeer. See you when you're finished. Whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Can I go in his hut? Hut. Can't go through there. It's got 2 doors, this hut. No. Can't go up there. There's an invisible magic wall. Which is fine, because it's a magical world we're in, so therefore it makes sense. Where's this pumpkin patch? It's not round there. Oh, this might be it. No pumpkins. A lot of invisible walls. Why not just let me walk up to that tree? Why block me off here? How odd. So, sorry, I've got to let... If I run up to it, will he attack me? No. Gotta let him make the first move. Okay, let me bow. Come on.
Buckbeak's waiting for you to climb on his back. Go on.
I swear, if I have to mash the buttons...
Well done. I expect you'd like to fly him.
Oh!
Right. Catch as many as you can.
If I have to...
You need to give Beaky a bit of a run before he can get airborne. Then just fly at the bats, and Beaky will do the rest.
Okay.
Go on, then.
If you'll let me finish, Hagrid. If I have to press the circle button in time with his wings, whatever that means... I'm giving him a run. What do I do now? Hello? Oh, okay. He takes off at the water. Oh, X is brake. Okay, I think I can just hold circle. I don't know where the bats are. I like how the prompt on the X button is brake, not slow down. Oh, the bats! Then just fly at the bats, and Beaky'll do the rest. Your friend, Hagrid. I've only got 19 bats. I mean, I've got 19 bats left. I've only caught one of them. This would be a lot more fun if I was chasing bats that were flying, but no, I'm having to just sort of pivot, find the flock, fly through it, grab a bat, and then turn around again. Loving it. 10. Got a minute left to get 10 bats. Oh, he doesn't always grab one though. Beaky will do the rest, will he, Hal? Oh, Jesus. Beaky, can you do the rest, please? I've been assured that you will do the rest. I'm going to just miss out, aren't I? It's Ben Potter and the Penguin Shooting Gallery all over again. I'm not going to do it. I'm trying my very best. The flock's getting smaller. Oh, God. Well done, Harry. 16 will be just fine.
Good effort. I'll give you a B. But I'm sure you could do better.
Okay, that's fine.
Good work.
Give me a go at that thing. This'll be easy. You're not dangerous at all, are you? You ugly great brute.
Malfoy, no!
Ah! Oh my God, look how big he is.
Not dying, it's just a scratch.
I'll give you a B for that. He gave me a B. What a wonderful man. My
Harry
best...
made his way to the Quidditch
I'm like his
match,
friend, and he gave me a
unaware that
B.
events that day would take an even worse turn.
2 years.
Indoor teams struggled against the weather.
Oh, do I not get to play
Harry
Quidditch?
caught sight of a giant black dog high in the stands.
Oh my God, the Grim.
Eerie silence fell across the stadium, and a horribly familiar wave of cold swept over him.
Oh no. Look at the 2D crowd.
Dementors swarmed over the pitch, and with his mother's screams ringing in his ears, Harry fell from his broom and knew no more.
Okay. Thank you, Last Choice ID, for subscribing via Prime for 2 whole years, saying
Harry
2 years
slept
WTF.
restlessly in the hospital wing, sinking into dreams full of clammy, rotted hands and petrified pleading. He could hear voices whispering, but they made no sense whatsoever.
Ron? Quiet. I know where Sirius Black is. He's down in the dungeons.
Why are we not telling a teacher? Does this happen in the film or the book?
Follow me.
That they both go off looking for Sirius? Or maybe at this point they do, because Harry knows that he's, or believes that he's killed his parents, doesn't he? I think. I'm wondering whether I...
Stop Ron from finding Sirius Black.
Okay, yeah. I'm wondering whether I missed another subscription, but I don't think I did. I'm looking through the chat and I don't see another one that I forgot to read, so I think we're all right. And let me have another look for donations as well, but I think we're all good. Got Ricky Ricardo, and yeah, got Big as Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm all right. We're all caught up, I think. I was always jealous of their PJs as a kid. They look so comfy. They do look like pretty good pajamas, actually. Yeah. Right. So the actual box of Bertie Bott's Every Flavour beans does not give me a bean. That's interesting. Interesting game design there.
What if Ron gets himself in trouble?
What if Ron gets himself in trouble? Why would he go looking for someone who wants to kill him? This is Sprout stuff. It's Peeves, the poltergeist.
Oh no.
So I can't search these bookcases. I can only do it as Ronald. That's great. Harry Potter. Harry Potter, well known as for being a character who was unable to look in bookshelves. I guess it's like sort of PTSD, isn't it? From that time he opened that book in the first film and it just screamed at him. That was horrible. He's like, he doesn't want to ever stick his hand in a bookshelf ever again. Oh, hello? What's happening? Get him. So do I have the light spell or only Ron has it? Okay. Well, that's good. It narrows down my options at least.
I'm having such fun. This really is great.
Stop him.
Stop him?
You'll be here for hours. You'll never break free.
Why is he only doing half of a rhyming couplet? You can hear that he's like... Oh, he is. Okay. He's just doing it slowly. Okay, so have I got to... Oh. Okay, he's rhyming. That's fine.
Your fat body Potter's in hospital too.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone, you imbecile.
You imbecile.
Oh, you're going to cry. You're starting to panic. I think I know why.
Get him.
Your secret's not safe
Oh.
now. I'm in on the joke. And I'm dying to see your plans go up in smoke. Weasley, Weasley, you're in a state.
Get him.
I'm having such fun. This really is great.
Can't tell when he's about to throw a vase at me. I want to dodge... There we go. Oh, no, that's not working. See, okay. I guess I've just got to do a normal dodge, not an Expelliarmus, but...
Ron, about Sirius Black. He's in the dungeons. Come on.
Right, so I can't... really do anything in here. If I was Ron, I'd be able to light that globe up, but I can't. So I guess we'll just go and find Sirius Black. Oh, there's a little mouse hole down there. Look at that. But it's like done in the masonry. Oh my Jesus! Like I said, Harry Potter hates books. Well known.
Ron gets himself in trouble.
What if Ron gets himself in trouble? Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just let him die. No, I'm trying to turn around. No. Oh, I tried to dodge and he shrugged. Okay.
I'd better follow Ron.
Try. No, he's shrugging. But maybe if I was Ron, I would be able to try better. And open that as a bookcase passage. Harry is anti-literature, that's true. Imagine Simon Miller as one of Hogwarts' teachers. Oh my god, what would he teach? Hello, I'm Professor Miller. I will be your positivomancy. I'll be your positivomancy teacher for this year. We're all just going to learn to be positive about things. And that's okay, you know? Because good is not bad. And not bad is good. Because bad is bad. And good is not bad. So that's good. Unless it's not. In which case, that's fine. Professor Miller. I would love to be taught by Simon Miller. Anything. I don't care what he would be teaching me. He could be teaching, like, you know, boring subject. I hate geography. He could be teaching me geography, and I'd be like, oh. Well, I wouldn't be like that. Simon would be like, oh, the River Severn is a river that it exists on the border of England and Wales. And I've got a video here on the CRT that I've wheeled out and tell you all about it. Here's a video on the River Severn. I'm going to put it on volume 99. The TV speakers are dead, but that's okay. I'm going to be positive about it.
What are you doing? We can't take on Sirius Black on our own.
His Patronus would be a thumbs up, says Carl Jogo. Avoid being seen. What, by some flipping suits of armour? What do I care? What are they going to do? Get me? Oh. Well, they're not going to get me, but I guess they're going to alert Filch or someone.
Psst. Look, we've got to get Professor Dumbledore. Oh, you shut up. He's in the corner. Go on.
Oh yeah, Ron goes looking for him because he's on the Marauders map, doesn't he? Oh no, he doesn't. What?
Ron?
Oh, it's Malfoy with Polyjuice Potion.
Polyjuice Potion. I think we're even now. Perhaps I might mention that I saw Sirius Black drag you off into the night. Good night.
Now I'm thinking of when Harry sees Peter Pettigrew.
Peeves! He couldn't wait to tell someone what Draco was up to. Ah, I brought your stuff, including the Marauders map.
How strange. Right.
Does the map show a route out of here?
Man, that really is not that obvious, is it? That glowy effect. I don't know if that's an emulator issue, but I've got like ultimate cheat sheet settings switched on, which I found on Reddit, which should make everything look good. Oh my god, what are these now? What? What are these? They're not goblins, surely. They don't look anything like Griphook. They're not working in Gringotts, are they? So I wonder what they're supposed to be. Let's find out, see if they're in my folio bruti. Chip Furzel, Billywiggs, Firesea Bush Ghoul, Inky Pug, Pixie Salamander Troll, Venomous Tentacular. They are not in my book. That's okay. That's okay. I will just continue to hit them with Flipendo until they're all dead. It was a good shout to, oh, hello. For Hogwarts Legacy to involve... Isn't it just? I believe Hogwarts Legacy is partly based around a goblin revolt or revolution, you know, which we've sort of heard about in Hogwarts or in Wizarding World history. But they're like historical events, aren't they? But, you know... Because when choosing how to come up with a big bad in a thing that's set 200 years before Voldemort, you know, there's a limit to like what you can do. You don't want to like make a super like bad dark wizard that has apparently never been mentioned in any of the stuff that is set after that game. But a goblin revolt is a really good idea, I think. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go. What are people saying? Red caps, ghouls, turfs, Twitter trolls.
I'm too big to get through there.
Oh, so we need to bring Hermione down here, do we? Okay. Call Hedwig. Hello, Sammy. What's their name? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I don't know if this has been asked over the many years of worst games / dodo games for Richards.
Is that a gingerbread
has there ever
rat?
been a game you brought along that was so bad that you regret ever bringing it? Also forget Potter. I want to see Simon as Gandalf.
Yeah. Simon as Gandalf would also be great. Thank you, Big Titty Jesus 42 for the donation. Very kind. I just picked up some sort of... Oh, it's an owl treat. Yeah, that's right. A rat biscuit, I called it. I don't think... I think every episode we've put out has come out reasonably... I don't know, there's probably one or two where, you know, if I was being honest, I would say, oh, that's one of the less good episodes of Worst Games Ever. But there are some games that could have turned out as very bad, boring episodes because they were just so bad that we managed to salvage and they turned out not to be bad episodes. For example, one that always comes to mind for me is Robin Hood's Quest. I can't remember who was the games master and the games victim on that one. I think I played it and Ben brought the facts, but you know, games like that just have almost nothing to them whatsoever. And also I think the capture wasn't very good on that as well. Oh, fetch Hermione. Fetch Hermione? Where? Go up the stairs? Can I not just fly back the way I came in? No? Okay. I will literally fly up the stairs. Strange. Yeah, this is...
What are you doing, Hedwig? Up the stairs.
Whose idea was this? So yeah, there've been a few games like that where they could have turned out to be bad episodes, but we managed to sort of make a good one out of it.
Shh. I think someone's coming. Hermione?
Announcing her arrival with a cough.
What on earth did you come down here for, Harry? You should still be in the hospital wing.
Long story. And one that involves Malfoy and Polyjuice Potion.
Well, let's hurry up and get out of here.
Well, we need you, Hermione, to head on over here. Excuse me, sir. Madam.
That's too small for me to get through. Hermione, do you think you can do it?
Done it.
I think we've got to get to that switch.
Careful, Hermione.
Imagine this with current gen technology. I'm really excited for Hogwarts Legacy. I really am. It's obviously a shame about all the controversy surrounding the franchise and the IP. But just as a game, in and of itself, and even if it was about some other wizard school where you're a kid and it's like Bully, the game, but it's wizard school, that would be great. I'd play it. You know, like whoever watched, I think it was Canadian in production. Whoever watched Ubos, the Ultimate Book of Spells. What does freezing the water do? Can I climb on it? Yes, I can. Did you ever watch Ubos? It was a hand-drawn animation, traditional animation, cartoon, sort of Saturday morning-ish cartoon, or just, you know, just a cartoon. Don't know what day. I mean, it was played on Saturday mornings, incidentally, in the UK, but and I flipping loved that, and it was basically a rip-off of Harry Potter. I don't know how deliberate it was, but like, there were 3 boys. One of them was a muggle, but they were called Mortys. Sorry, 3 kids, two boys. One of them was a Morty. One of them was a wizarding boy. He was half elf, and one of them was a girl who was very clever and talented. And she was called Cassandra. And the headmistress was a woman with an accent who could transform into a cat. And everyone flew around on special transports, but they were hover scooters rather than brooms. Post was delivered by a dragon. And there was an evil wizard called Zarlak who was trying to take over the world. And there were other Harry Potter. I mean, it was in like a big castle school, you know. There were 2 evil twins who used to basically say, "Wait till my father hears about this." When I say evil twins, I mean Malfoy level evil, not you know, they weren't. Don't mean they were dark wizards. They were just antagonist students. Yeah, you name it. It was Harry Potter basically. So what I'm saying is, I want to play Ubos Legacy. The half-giant groundskeeper. I don't think there was. I was trying to remember what the groundskeeper situation was, but yeah. And it was called Ubos because that stands for Ultimate Book of Spells, and they had this. Cassie had this book that had a face on it, and he would transport them to different parts of like the kind of the Middle Earth, the underworld. Can't remember what they called it, but yeah. I really liked it. I'm going to save state here. I've got my new spell. In fact, I'm going to hover over Reparo so that on the next stream, when it's when I'm trying to work out what the hell is going on, then I'll know. So I've done a save state there. But if I Oops. Reparo. Okay, well, she says Reparo in the film. And also if I do a save game as well. I'll call it there. What I'm going to do before I finish the stream is I'm going to show you the intro to Ubos and see if it unlocks any memories for some people, because it was one of my favourite cartoons as a kid, but it wasn't like super popular, I think, with the average audience member, and it didn't really stick in the mind, and it wasn't like renewed for, I think it maybe had 2 seasons and then that was it. Ubos Ultimate Book of Spells intro. Oh, there it is. I've got it. So, if I make that big, bring it over here, full screen. You guys are going to watch this and you're going to flip and enjoy it. No, I don't want that. Maybe this. And if I hang on, I'll have it. It'll be right with you. Yes, good. See which of you recognise this. I think it's only like a 240p video, unfortunately. In fact, let me just see if I can find a higher definition one. Ubos Ultimate Book of Spells. 360p. Whoa, steady. And this is a whole episode as well, so... Oh, it's 420 over here. That's the wrong screen. Let's see who remembers Ubos. Was that Andrew yelling in the background? Yeah, I think it was. I think... Oh, no, I don't know if it... He's not in that room. Not in his normal streaming room. Is he streaming upstairs? Someone was yelling in the background, but maybe they're just recording something rather than streaming. I thought Andrew was streaming, but he's not. Or maybe he is and the lights are just off. I don't know. Right. Ultimate Book of Spells. Who remembers this? Loved this show. Oh, look how he's quite dashing, isn't he? Ba-da-ba-bum. What a show. There was also one of the teachers was a ghost. That happens in Harry Potter, doesn't it? And these two guys, let me see if we can... He had these two like sort of stooge, minion, henchman little dragons. They would be transformed. He would use his spell and transform them into a two-headed one. Can you see that? But they would obviously like, sometimes they'd be flying along and they would like crash into a wall, and like it would be the single two-headed dragon and it would crash into a wall and one head would turn to the other and go like, I thought you were driving. And they'll be like, no, I thought you were driving. It was, peak comedy, right? Man, I really liked that show. I've actually got the DVD box set of that. There's a few TV shows, like kids TV, that I've got like American imports or Canadian imports of DVD box sets because I'm like, because number one, they don't exist over here anyway.
Okay, fight to the death time. Who do you think would win in a battle with Sauron and Voldemort? Also, that show must have made its way over here at some point, because I remember that opening. I don't remember anything else, but I know that opening.
Partly because they just don't exist in the UK anyway. But then, I mean, even if they did, but like if they did, would I still buy a copy? Yes, I would, because like in the interest of preservation, I worry that shows like that, which aren't particularly well known or well loved, will eventually just vanish. And in 20 years time or 30 years time, when I'm like, what was that show? Or like, you know, I could just go for watching an episode of, probably not Ubos, but Reboot or something, or Beast Wars, which I've talked about before. Then I've got them, you know, I've got hard copies of them, And when they're no longer available anywhere digitally or even physically, and you can't buy imported DVDs anymore, then I'm sorted. I've got my own copies, so that's good. Oh, it has big Buzz Lightyear cartoon energy. It does, doesn't it? Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. That was a good show. Big Titty Jesus, thank you for the donation there. Fight to the death. Who would win in a battle with Sauron and Voldemort? Also, that show must have made its way over here at some point because I remember the opening. Don't remember anything else, but I know that opening. Oh man, I don't really know enough about Sauron's capabilities, to be honest. Because all I know is he's a big eye, and he's got people like doing stuff for him. But then before he was a big eye, he was like he had like his finger chopped off, wasn't it? Didn't he? He was like a big bad guy in armor. I don't really know though what he's capable of. So until I learn more, I would have to say Voldemort. No, probably not Voldemort though, because Sauron like controls. I don't know. Lord of the Rings just seems bigger in scale and darker and more catastrophic and world-ending than what's happening with Voldemort, and I think by extension that must mean he's probably more powerful. I don't know, not sure. I didn't really like that Buzz Lightyear cartoon. It's all subjective though. To be fair, I didn't particularly love the Buzz Lightyear cartoon either. I just really liked the intro music. It's a very good theme. So yeah. Early Reboot was great. See, I've been watching Early Reboot recently on DVD, and like some of them you do have to kind of sit through, or it's a bit hard to work out what's going on, and it shouldn't be that difficult for a kid's show, but it's because it's so sort of esoteric and out there, and like there's sort of strange references to the structure of the world, and like I don't know who some of the characters, some of the like background characters, like what is their purpose, you know, like. And I struggle to believe that, like, so has the player never won a game? Because if the player like wins games, characters die. So is that a regular occurrence there, or does Bob just win every single time? And if so, if you had a computer that was just constantly beating you in every single game you ever played, wouldn't you just be furious and stop playing games? Or like, I don't know. It's strange. I really love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying for a minute that I don't like Reboot, but it's sometimes you have to think like, oh. You have to suspend disbelief, I think. That's what you have to do with Reboot. So, there you go. Right. So, we've got a list by Ashton. So, you can go and check that out. That's on the YouTube channel. And some old references in Reboot. Yeah, there's some really cool pop culture references actually in Reboot. That's for sure. I do like that. So, yeah. I mean, I guess enjoy the rest of your evening. Cultaholic is streaming Resident Evil. He must be just streaming upstairs, or is he streaming in the dark because it's a spooky game? Not sure. But let's /raid Cultaholic. Someone's shouting around upstairs. I don't know what's going on, but go and raid Cultaholic. Say hello to them from me, and enjoy. Oh, he's streaming in the dark, says Stephen. Okay, yeah, I can see through there, and I was like, oh, the lights are off. He can't be streaming in there, but I can hear him shouting somewhere, so there we go. Say hello to Andrew for me, and maybe the raid alert, if they've got one, might scare him. That would be nice. Probably not, because he'll have been having other alerts all evening, but cool. Enjoy that then, and I will see you guys when I see you. Okay then, bye-bye.